Jennifer Aniston talks about media scrutiny after Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie's affair. I took it personally. Jennifer Aniston opens up about the intense tabloid scrutiny surrounding her 2005 split from Brad Pitt, and the early days of his relationship with Angelina Jolie. Jennifer Aniston has been through more than her share of public scrutiny, but few chapters in her life were as dissected as 2005. According to E! News, that was a year she and Brad Pitt announced their separation, with speculation swirling that a connection with Mr. and Mrs. Smith co-star Angelina Jolie was more than professional. 2 decades later, Aniston, now 56, sat down with Vanity Fair and acknowledged the headlines that dominated that period. It was such juicy reading for people. If they didn't have their soap operas, they had their tabloids, she said. The morning show star admitted it was hard not to feel the sting. It is a shame that it had to happen, but it happened. And boy did I take it personally, she said, looking back at a time when her personal life felt like a daily news cycle. Her way of coping then? Just pick yourself up by the bootstraps. And keep on walking, girl, she recalled. Jennifer Aniston on Brad Pitt-Angelina Jolie affair. The same year Aniston and Pitt ended their marriage, Pitt went public with Jolie. The pair appeared in a glossy W magazine spread titled Domestic Bliss, posing as if they were a married couple, reports People. The images were released before Pitt and Jolie tied the knot. They married in 2014, and years before their own marriage unraveled in 2016. But at the time, the photos became instant tabloid fodder. Back then, Aniston's reaction was blunt. In 2005, she told Vanity Fair, "There's a sensitivity chip that's missing," a comment that has followed her through countless magazine recaps and online retrospectives. Also read, Brad Pitt's legal clash with Angelina Jolie heats up as he seeks private messages related to winery sale. Looking back with clarity, in a new conversation with Vanity Fair, Aniston admitted she has not revisited the interview in years, but she still remembers how it felt to sit for it. "I just remember the experience of doing it, which was kind of jarring," she said. She described it as such a vulnerable time and hinted that those days could easily fill a chapter of her life story. "Yeah, that was one for the memoirs," she said, suggesting that the emotional punch of that period has stayed with her even as the years have passed. Brad Pitt is now 61, Angelina Jolie is 50, and their decade-long legal disputes have kept their names in the news. For Aniston, the media storm has long passed, but the memories are still sharp. FAQs. When did Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt separate? They announced their separation in 2005. What did Jennifer Aniston say about the tabloids at the time? She said, "It was such juicy reading for people. If they didn't have their soap operas, they had their tabloids." What was a domestic bliss photo shoot? 2005 W magazine spread featuring Pitt and Jolie pose as a married couple with kids. What comment did Aniston make about Brad Pitt after the photos? She told Vanity Fair, "There's a sensitivity chip that's missing." How does Aniston view that period now? She calls it a vulnerable time and one for the memoirs.